What's going on, guys? T-Mart here, and we just got ourselves another new snap for Black Ops 3. Check this out.
I am deeply optimistic about this project's potential. Of course, the human consciousness is fundamentally unpredictable.
Alrighty, so that was pretty interesting. It's definitely a lot more detailed than the 3-second one we got earlier today, and I'm starting to come up with some scenarios that could make sense here, so I wanted to share them with you guys. So again, the snap starts off with this guy right here. You start to see a little bit more of his face, but basically it's focusing on his eyes, and this is, a guy we've seen before in the previous snaps and stuff, so I think that he's going to be a main character in this game. My guess is the main protagonist, so like the main good guy. He could also be the main villain, but that doesn't seem too likely. I think he's going to be the main good guy. Now, during this whole snap, you can hear in the background, Dr. Sleem says, I am deeply optimistic about this project's potential. So obviously that means he's doing some sort of like groundbreaking procedure. It's something that's never been done before. It's more of an experiment than it is a project. And, obviously with that, there's a lot of room for stuff to go wrong. And that's where the second half, the audio comes in. He says, of course, the human consciousness is fundamentally unpredictable. So I've got two ideas here. Number one is the one that I'm really standing behind. I think it is, going to be closest to the truth. And that's that this is some sort of experiment or procedure to, kind of like cybernetically enhance a human being. So we saw the box art for the game, and we saw it was going to take place in kind of the future, not too far future, but in the future. And I think this is something to do with like implanting chips into people's brains that makes them, think faster and be smarter, make better decisions, stuff like that. It could even go as far as making them almost superhuman in some characteristics, like being able to run faster, being able to be strong, stuff like that. Kind of like the exosuits did with Advanced Warfare, but it's more of like internally. Like it's mixing humans and consciousness with robots, which is kind of a common theme when you talk about the future. Like a lot of people think we're heading in that direction. So I think that's the way this is going. Now, I've also seen a lot of other people saying on Twitter and stuff, like, oh, what if he's talking about, like, transferring memories and stuff? And that could happen as well. Like, what if we're talking about taking Alex Mason's memories and kind of, transferring them into David Mason's DNA, so he has these memories and he's getting flashbacks of his dad's memories and stuff like that, and he's got like his dad's consciousness in him, or crazy stuff like that. And that's possible as well. I think those are both good ideas, but my bet is this has got something to do with like the mixing of humans and robots. Now, as the snap goes on, it starts to get a little bit frantic. It starts flashing to different scenes a lot more and flashing to the brain scans and stuff like that. It's got a very, very close up of his eye right here, which is kind of creepy. Then it flashes to the surgical team. And then, as if it wasn't chaotic enough, it turns red right at the end, which is kind of like in a previous snap we saw with the mountain range scene where, everything was good, but then it went crazy and it got red and there's like a volcanic eruption and stuff. So obviously something goes bad here. This is like a new cutting edge, like crazy surgery that he's trying to do, and something goes wrong. I'm not sure if it makes the guy go crazy and he turns into this badass robot dude that everybody's trying to kill. I doubt that's the case. That sounds like something out of a comic book. But yeah, it looks like, there's some sort of new era procedure where they're mixing humans with robots and something goes wrong. At least that's my best bet as of now. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I will catch you guys later. Check out these two videos on the screen if you haven't seen yet. Peace out, guys.